If you're just showing up at the ballpark, I'll remind you of a little fun program we got going on. If there is a foul ball and you bring it to the press box, you will receive a baseball card. And not just any random baseball card. Our tournament director, Andrew Caps, has gone above and beyond to get us some great options. So if you're out there and you catch a foul ball, bring it on up to us and we'll reward you with a potential investment of a baseball card.
Well, you heard that, folks. Welcome to Game 2 of the Gatlinburg Cap Classic. Another fun game on our hands. It's Team Liberty taking on Team Glory. Team Liberty fell to Team Unity in Game 1, 10-2. However, they're looking to bounce back as they've got a solid team. Looking at Team Glory, though, they've got a solid squad themselves, made up of the Greenville Hurricanes. You got one guy on the Pack Panthers, Tri-Cities, Snook Christian Academy, Lindsay Lane Christian Academy, Corner Christian School. The team's comprised mostly of players from the states of South Carolina, Alabama, and Tennessee. Team Glory, coached by Pete Krupzik from the Pack Panthers, and the assistant coach Scott Jacobs from the Greenville Hurricanes. Once again, Team Liberty, their head coach, Tim Warren from Evangel Christian. Assistant coach, Jared Bates. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Charlie Srafian. We've got a beautiful day here in Maryville, Tennessee. The sun has peeked out of the clouds just a little bit, as it's starting to get a little sunnier, a little hotter out there too. Starting on the mound, we have Carter Simmons for Team Liberty. Hugh Bates, a junior from Evangel Christian. He's going to be behind the plate, playing catcher back there. We got a really good squad out there for Team Liberty, as we're going to look to get it done. And again, bounce back game for them. Some of the standouts, we're looking at that gray team. Team Liberty, Hugh Bates, again, the junior. He'll be playing catcher. Jace Wood, he didn't have a bad game either over there at third base. Jed Scott, not able to get a hit yet, but he's going to look to bounce back.
Drake Martin.
Leadoff hitter for Team Glory, number 47, Drake Martin, the senior from the Greenville Hurricanes, leading off for Team Glory. And let's see if they can come up glorious. First pitch. He'll take ball one. So again, it's going to be a fun day. A lot of All-Stars asked to make the journey over to Maryville, Tennessee, just south of Knoxville. That's a wild pitch. It's going to be a 2-0 count. And again, up on the mound there, it's number 12, Carter Simmons, senior from Russell Christian Academy, dealing these pitches early on in this ball game. Here's the pitch, and good contact made. That one's going to be high flying and caught by Jed Scott out there in center field.
For your first out of the ball game.
Good play there from Jed Scott to come on inside.
Up to bat, number 34, Nathan McKnight from Cornerstone Christian School.
Nathan McKnight now up to the plate, rocking that purple striped jersey. It's got to be my favorite one of the day. I love to see these colors out here. See what he can do and if he can make something happen. Here's the pitch. It's going to be ball one. So again, we saw a lot of offense in that first game. Bit of a high-scoring one for a 7-inning game. 10 runs scored. Liberty started off hot. However, some good pitching by Team Unity was able to keep them at bay. It's going to be strike one. 1-1 count. And there's the pitch. That one's going to be outside. It's going to be ball two, so 2-1 count. Over to McKnight here. We'll see what Carter Simmons has in his arsenal. Again, the four-seamer has been popular today with a lot of these pitchers. That one's going to be inside. Beautiful ball there. Going to be strike two, so count's going to be 2-2 here. 1 out. Simmons. The pitch. Outside. 3-2. Full count. McKnight. We'll see what he can do. Let's see if he can get his team up early in this game. Makes contact. Foul tipped. And he'll keep fighting. Had a chance to speak with some players on Team Glory before the game. They said they're excited, ready to play some ball here on a beautiful day. And that one's going to be a bit of a wild pitch, and that will send McKnight over to first base.
That will send McKnight to first base.
So we have our first walk of the game here.
Number 22, Trey Jacobs will step up to bat.
Up next to bat, it's number 22, Trey Jacobs, a senior from the Greenville Hurricanes. Out of Greenville, South Carolina. I've heard it's a beautiful place. I love South Carolina myself. I've been to Columbia. I've been to Charleston. I got to say, Charleston may be a spot I might want to move when I get older. It is beautiful. Greenville, still one of those places I want to check out. We'll see what Trey Jacobs can do here at bat. That one's going to be outside. Ball one. He's got McKnight on first, so 1 runner on, 1 out here in the top of the first inning. Carter Simmons can't make contact, and McKnight is going to make his way to second base. He'll get there on time. Hugh Bates doesn't even try to make that throw.
Makes his way to second.
We got our first stolen base of the game. By yours truly, it's Nathan McKnight. And that one, it's going to be outside. Carter Simmons still looking to find his groove in this ball game. It's going to be a 3-0 count. So we'll see if Trey Jacobs maybe decides to take a swing here, test the waters. He's got a couple of pitches. Doesn't like that one. That's going to be a strike. 3-1 count. Trey Jacobs didn't go. Right down the middle, though, for Carter Simmons. Didn't like it again. Strike two, though. So playing a little comeback here is Carter Simmons, as we now have got a full count. 1 out. Top of the first. McKnight on second. And he'll walk. So we'll get runners on the corner. Excuse me, we got a runner on second and runner on first. Trey Jacobs will trot all the way over to first base. And up next, looks like we got number 26, Kenner Jones.
Kennard Jones steps into the batter's box.
Kennard Jones here, out of Bessemer Academy. In that navy blue jersey. Strike one. Strike two. Jones, he saw something there. Swing and a miss. Beautiful pitch by Carter Simmons. Oh, 2 count. Still 1 out. McKnight inching over to third. Contact made. Foul tipped. And couple of fans are going to go try to find a ball. Oh, there he goes. They're running and try to get it. Will they get it? Looks like they just made themselves another baseball card. They're coming. You better get those cards ready. A couple of kids want to trade in a ball for a card. A little fun game we're doing here. If you get a foul ball, you get a baseball card. Oh, and he went strike 3. He's out of there. 2 outs. Kenner Jones struck out. Like Carter Simmons stepping up to the plate next. It's number 20. Strike 1. Carter Simmons looking for strike 2 here. It's going to be a base hit. Will he get there in time? He will not. It's going to be 3 outs. End of the inning. So your score after 1 top of the inning, 0-0 still. Team Liberty up to bat next here in this one. Carter Simmons able to get them out of there. 1 strikeout. Well, go to break here. Don't go anywhere as we approach the bottom of the first here at the Gatlinburg Cap Classic. And we're back for the bottom of the first. Up to bat, it's Brooks Pender, number 98, for Team Liberty. Pitching for Team Glory, it's number 45, Adam Green, the junior from the Greenville Hurricanes. Strike 1, first pitch of the game. Good start for Green. Pender had 1 single last game. He'll make contact there. It's going to be picked up. Pretty routine play for the first baseman. They'll make it. 1 out already for Team Glory.
The play's made at first. It will be Toby Miller up to bat.
Trey Jacobs over there on first base. Gets the out. Toby Miller. He struck out at bat every time last game. We'll see if he can redeem himself today. Once again, his favorite team is the Kansas City Royals, and he models this game after Bobby Witt Jr. as he takes strike 1. So far, Green looking pretty solid. Is it inside? No, it's a ball. 1-1 count. Miller, a taller player. He's got a pretty solid swing as he takes strike 2. He's being conservative there. We'll see if he maybe swings for the fences here. Told him I'd give him $5 if he scores a home run. And that's going to be ball 2. 2-2 ball. Excuse me, 2-2 count. 1 out. Adam Green looking for the K. Count's going to go full.
Full count.
Miller, you're going to make something happen. Doesn't get it. Strike 3. He's out of there. Adam Green, 1 strikeout so far in this game.
Green gets his first strikeout of the day.
Up next to bat, it's going to be Hugh Bates, the junior from Evangel Christian. He'll make his way up to the plate and face Adam Green, who so far has looked solid in that black and red jersey from the Greenville Hurricanes. First pitch, it's going to be outside. Actually, no, it's inside. Strike 1. I'll shut up. A 1, 2 outs. Adam Green looking to put this inning away early. Here's the pitch. 1-1 count. We had a chance to speak to Hugh Bates earlier. Loves the game of baseball. Being out there with his teammates. Did he go? No, he didn't, but strike 2 right there. 0-2 on the count. Right now, nobody's been able to touch Green. Ooh, and he didn't go. 1-2. We'll see if Hugh Bates maybe get on base here. Green, one of the better pitchers we've seen today, and that's going to be popped up. When the sun's in the eyes, will they make the play? They do it. And that's going to be the end of the first inning in the books.
At the end of 1, we're knotted up at 0.
Score is love, as they say in tennis. Well, we're going to go to the top of the second here. Right now, Adam Green, the junior from the Greenville Hurricanes, showing us that he has an arm. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back as we go to the top of the second. Your score, 0-0. And we're back here in Maryville, Tennessee. Score 0-0 after one inning of play. Up to bat next, John Weston Beams, the junior from Bessemer Academy, rocking that bright red jersey. Carter Simmons still dealing up there on the mound. He's been solid. We'll see if Weston Beams can get something off of Simmons here. Top of the second. First pitch, it's going to be inside. Strike one. Fastball right down the middle. So we have seen a lot of these fastballs. And right down there again. He'll be outside. Ball one. 1-1 count. Simmons. Outside. Ball two. 2-1. It looks like Simmons, he might have a splitter there in his package. We've seen a little bit of what he can throw as we kind of gone on in this game. It's going to be a 3-1 count, though. On Weston Beams. We'll see if he takes a swing at it here. Most of those pitches have been outside. He's been smart, though. Hasn't been reaching for anything. Here's the pitch. And outside, it'll be a walk. So John Weston Beams will head over to first base.
John Weston Beams will head to first base.
Up next to bat, number 27, Hayden Seibach, a junior from Bessemer Academy. Plays first base. Catcher. He pitches too. Hayden Seibach looking to get one off of Simmons. Here's the pitch. Makes good contact. And that one is going to be fouled away. He had a lot of power on that one. I'll tell you what. He was a tad later. That would have been long gone. Seibach takes the pitch, doesn't like it, and it looks like John Weston Beams is going to go ahead and steal second. Hugh Bates mishandled that ball. So we got no outs for a runner on second. And a power hitter. And Hayden Seibach up at the plate, 1-1 count. You got to be careful. Avoid throwing it down the middle here, as it looks like Seibach's got a lot of power behind that swing. Here's the pitch. It's going to be far, far away. Oh. Excuse me. Strike. Strike two. We got a 1-2 count. Simmons showcasing what looked like a slider there. Good hit. It's going to be grabbed, though, and we'll make the play down to first. And that's going to be 2 outs.
Wilson to Powell for the play at first. Man on third, and number 5, Aaron Ashley, your football All-American, up to bat.
It's pretty good fielding so far from Team Liberty. Team Unity, though. They've got a runner on third, and John Weston Beams. Up to bat next is Jaden Ambles, a lefty from Snook Christian. He's a sophomore, plays first base, outfield, and he also can pitch. We'll see if he can hit here. Here's Simmons. Here's the pitch. It's going to be a little low. Ball one. Again, Weston Beams over there on third base. See if he can make something happen. Nope. Weston Beams. Carter Simons caught him trying to creep over. Hopefully this rain goes away and comes back another day. So we want to keep good weather out here. Here in Maryville, Tennessee. Beautiful day to watch some baseball once again. If you're just now tuning in, you're watching the Gatlinburg Cap Classic. My name is Charlie Serafian. On the call for today's game, Braden, our producer. Brandon, excuse me. There's the pitch. It's going to be outside. Ball 2, 2-0 count. So we've seen a slider, we've seen a fastball. I believe we saw a splitter here from Simons. Trying new things as he almost catches John Weston Beams lacking over there. Still up to the plate, it's Jaden Abels, again the sophomore from Snook Christian Academy. Rocking that white pinstriped and green jersey over there. There's the pitch. It's going to be strike 1. And only 1 out so far in this inning. Contradictory to what we saw in the earlier game. A little bit of defense here. We saw a lot of offense earlier on. At this point, it was 2-1 favor of Team Unity. Team Liberty tied it up. However, 8 unanswered runs from Team Unity in that first game. Now what we've seen in this game is a pitching clinic between Simmons and Green. Will Abels be able to change that and allow Weston Beams to score here? He just needs a single. Makes contact, foul tip. 2-2 count. Simmons winding up, locked and loaded, makes the pitch. He'll strike him out. So 2 outs now. Simmons picks up another strikeout.
Up to bat, Chase McCready from Tri-Cities Christian.
Up next to bat, it's Chase McCready, the senior from Tri-Cities Christian. Chase is a shortstop and also plays pitcher. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He really went into that one. You know, the pitches we've seen today, why wouldn't you swing on that? That was right down the middle. Strike 1, 0-1 count. Did he go? Yes, he did. Right down the middle again. Strike 2, 0-2 count. One more. We'll head over to the bottom of the second. Simmons looking for his 3rd of the game. And there you go. So Simmons, 3 strikeouts, 2 in that inning. Your score still 0-0 as we approach the bottom of the second.
We're all knotted up at 0.
Well, if you're just tuning in, sit back, relax, grab a snack or a beverage, and go ahead and watch some baseball here at the Gatlinburg Cap Classic. Green the pitch, strike one right off the rip. So Green picks up right where he left off. Up to bat, though, it's going to be number 12 for Team Liberty. It's the pitcher, Carter Simmons. Pitcher on pitcher. 0-2 count. We'll see if maybe Simmons makes something happen here. Makes contact, foul tip. And it looks like we're going to have to give out another baseball card.
If you go get it, it's worth a baseball card.
I'm about to take off my headset and go chase down a foul ball and get myself a Shohei Ohtani baseball card. Who's up next? Oh, it is Shohei. It's Angel Shohei, though, so I don't know how I feel about that, but it looks like some kids are going to go find that ball. I'm about to take off the headset and go try to beat them to that ball. It looks like someone got it.
LeGrone up to bat.
Carl LeGrone up to bat now. Excuse me, Jake LeGrone. Jake LeGrone, the sophomore from Russell Christian Academy. He takes strike one. Green, he's going to deal out strike two. And he is throwing heat right now. Looking for his third strikeout. And it's inside. So that's 3 for Adam Green. And right now, he is on fire.
Third strikeout for Green. Number 21, Caleb Chapman, will step to the plate.
Caleb Chapman, he pitched in game 1. We'll see if he can finally get a hit off Green. No one's done it today so far. That one's foul tip.
It's worth a baseball card if you bring it to the press box.
So once again, if you're at home watching and you have people at the game, tell them if you bring a baseball up to the press box, it is worth a baseball card. And that one's foul tip. That one comes at us up in the press box. So it's going to be an 0-2 count. Chapman on the plate once again, facing Adam Green. If you've been watching the game so far, you'll know Green, he's been hard to get a hit off of. No one's done it so far in this game. That one, it's going to be ball one. 1-2 count. 1-2, buckle my shoe. 1-2, throw a heater right down the middle. Adam Green is balling, and that's going to be ball 2, so a 2-2 count. And 3-2, so a full count now. Chapman, an opportunity to get on base here. And again, we've seen a lot of offense in this first game, but the second game, which we're watching right now, it's showcased all defense and pitching because of Adam Green. But that's going to send Chapman to first base, so Green gets his first walk of the game. Chapman gets walked on a full 2 count.
Bring number 13, Drew Narrell, to the batter's box.
Up next to bat, it's Drew Narrell. He had 1 hit last game. See Chapman. He's going for it. Taken. Will they make the play? They don't. It's an error. Chapman's going to stay, though.
Chapman takes second.
So Chapman takes second. 2 outs. Runner on second. Adam Green. looking to keep this game tied at 0 apiece. Outside, 1-0 count. Merrill takes ball 1. Ball 2. 2-0 count. We saw over 15 stolen bases last game, combined between the both teams. We've seen 2 in this game so far. That's going to be strike 1, so 2-1 count. Adam Green going to try to get them out of this inning. As he's done all game, he's been pitching with excellence, some might say. Swing and a miss. And that's going to retire Nerrell. And that's going to do it for the top of the bottom of the second. Your score after 2. Oh. And that's going to do it for the top of the third as we head to the bottom of the second. Your score, 0-0 after 2 innings. 2.5. And we're back. Bottom of the third here. As our first pitch dealt out. Ball 1. Up on the mound, it's going to be number 17, John Allen Powell. They call him the law firm, and he's dealing out more than just subpoenas. That one's foul tipped. 1-1 count. Batting is number 45, Adam Green, the pitcher we've seen so far in this game for Team Glory. He's got 3 Ks, 1 walk. Can he get a hit, though, off the law firm? Here he goes. And that one's going to be a ball. And we got some players coming up for an interview. How's it going, guys? Doing good, doing good. Awesome. So I'll go ahead and get a headset. We'll introduce our guests up here in the booth. I'll throw this one on. Awesome. I'll ask you the questions, don't worry. How's it going? Oh, you got it.
Doing good.
Doing good. What's your name, sir?
Carter Simmons.
Carter Simmons. So you've been pitching so far in this game. It looks like you've got, if I've been counting right, 3 Ks. So far, pretty good game. Just tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, why you play the game of baseball.
Yes, sir. I am from Meridian, Mississippi. I played at Russell Christian. It's right there in Russell, right beside Meridian, Marion, right there. And I played because my dad got me into it when I was little. He also played at Scuba, and that's where I hope to play.
Awesome. And tell us a little bit about your arsenal, kind of what pitches you're throwing, what seems to be working, what you're trying to work on.
Well, I really only throw 2 pitches. It's the curveball and the fastball. I got a 2-seam and a 4-seam. I I really like the four seam. I'm more accurate with it. Yeah.
Sweet. And you have a kind of a player you model your game after.
Probably my dad. I watched a lot of his film. But I am a big Paul Skeens fan.
There you
Nothing
go.
like him.
Yeah.
But, I'm a big Paul Skeens fan.
He's hard to dislike. I mean, that guy, he throws straight heat when he's up there on the mound. One of the best pitchers today of our generation.
Yes, sir.
Very fun to watch. And I'll ask you a question. If you could have any dish in front of you, any meal, what would you have in front of you right now? What's your go-to?
I would say probably ribs.
Rib sounds amazing right now, I'll tell you that.
Fan.
Absolutely. And I'll ask you one last question here just for funsies. Who do you got winning the World Series this year?
Be honest with you, I'm not a big
MLB
I don't
guy?
keep up with MLB. I keep up with college.
What about college? Tell me about college.
State, they were the Omaha winning team.
Yeah.
If they would have stayed with it, I like how Georgia's playing.
Absolutely.
Florida State's not doing bad. I don't think they're ranked anymore, are they? Were they ever ranked?
I don't think they're ranked anymore. They were ranked at one point,
Yeah,
but
that's what it was, yeah.
we'll see what happens. It's going to be a really interesting World Series this year.
Yes, sir.
It's always a good time.
I'm a big State fan, though.
Big State fan. We got a lot of State fans actually with the other broadcast crew, and I got a lot of buddies at Tennessee. I go to Tennessee. A lot of buddies who are State fans over there. So I liked watching them in football this year. It's going to be interesting to see. And they got a heck of a good basketball player on that team too, of Hubbard.
Yes, sir.
So it's going to be a fun season. Well, Carter, thank you very much for everything
Yes,
you're
sir.
doing, and good luck out there. Keep dealing those pitches.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Who we got next? Go ahead and introduce yourself. It looks like we got Brooks Pender up here. Brooks, how's it going? Nice to meet you.
How are you doing?
Doing good. Awesome. How you doing today?
Doing pretty good. Having a lot of fun.
Awesome. Yeah. So we've had a fun game out here. Your team fell a little short in that first game. What are you guys going to look to do to try to bounce back?
Try to put up some runs. Try to win this baseball game. It's a tight game. Try to be the first ones on the board.
Absolutely. And, the pitching, it's been really good. You're seeing a lot of pretty good pitches from their pitcher, Adam Green. How are you going to look to maybe get on base here?
Absolutely. He's throwing a lot of strikes.
Mm-hmm.
Just poke the ball somewhere, put it somewhere. We got to stop watching pitches. We're striking out a lot, looking. Letting him ring us up. He's calling a good strike zone today, so got to get to work.
And why'd you start playing the game of baseball? What's your favorite thing about it?
Honestly, I don't remember starting. I started when I was 5 years old. Played ever since. Honestly, sucked till I was 14. And
There you go.
There you go.
Then you picked it up. I'll tell you what, I still suck at the game. Even intramural softball. Intramural softball, I'll tell you what, I went 1 for 7 at bat, and that one hit I slipped on the way to first base. So not exactly good to do that, and especially in front of a bunch of girls watching, but I'll tell you that, it's a fun game. It's a very fun game to play.
Most fun game of all time.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, you have a favorite player, favorite team?
Yadier Molina is my favorite player of all
Okay.
time.
I like it.
I'm a Braves fan, though.
Braves fan. We got a lot of Braves fans so
Yes,
far.
sir.
Favorite player all time, though. Who do you model your game after?
Yadier Molina.
Okay,
for
I
sure.
like it. There you go.
Catcher, usually a catcher.
Yeah.
Caught the first game. I haven't caught yet this game. I'm pretty sure I'll close this game.
So we'll see if that one lands in between. No, it's caught. So good fielding so far. This game has been all defense.
It's
I think
been
the
great.
game before it was a really high offensive game,
For
but
sure.
this has been defense. What do you like seeing more as a fan?
I like this kind of game. I like it when it's tight because eventually somebody's going to bust through and it's going to be fun.
I
right?
like it. Yeah, I'm the same way. It's always fun watching those first
For
5
sure.
innings because after, I don't mean to make the 6 or 7 joke, but after the 6th or 7th inning, you start to see, stuff
Pitchers
fall
get
through the
tired,
cracks.
New pitchers come in.
Exactly.
Yep.
Not the relief pitcher isn't always doing his job, so it's always fun. Are you more of an MLB guy or a college guy?
I like both. Mostly MLB, though.
So who do you got winning the World Series?
College World Series or MLB?
MLB first.
I mean, I have to say Atlanta Braves.
Atlanta Braves. They've been playing good, 30 wins. So we'll see if they can get it done the rest of the way.
For
But
sure.
listen, I'll tell you what, I want to wish you guys good luck the rest of the way. It's going to be a fun
Yes,
game.
sir.
Listen, Mr.
See what
Pender,
happens.
I'm excited to see what happens, and
Yes, sir.
hopefully we'll see some scoring soon, but it's been a tight one.
Yes,
Awesome.
sir.
All right. Well, thank you
See
so much.
later. Yes,
Take
sir.
care. I'll let you get back down there.
You too.
Law firm, Jonathan Allen Powell.
Always great to hear from our players in this ball game. So interesting, typically you'll have people say they like the scoring, they like the offense, but I kind of like my boy Brooks Pender's answer. You get get a lot of, tight games or a lot of defensive battles early on. You got a lot of good pitching. Eventually someone kind of cracks, and we'll see who does to start in this game. But we got the Law Firm up to bat against Adam Green. So we'll see if, he can get it done. First pitch, makes contact. Will he get there on time? And he's safe, so it's the first hit we've had this game. The Law Firm, he gets on base.
Number 11, Jace Wood.
John Allen Powell. First hit of the game for Team Liberty. And finally, are we going to see Adam Green start to crack here, or will he continue dealing these pitches? I was talking about it earlier. Another thing I like about Green, it's the cadence. It's the pitcher. You have tells sometimes. Right now, Green, he's got that poker face. You don't really necessarily know what he's going to throw. He is throwing a lot of fastballs right down the middle. He does have an arm on him. But he can also really express that he's a good pitcher through the body language. So it's a nice little play there. Double play. It's going to be 2 outs as McKnight.
It will be Gray
because of
Wilson
that.
to step to the batter's box.
Gray Wilson, we saw him pitching in Game 1. He's going to try his luck against Adam Green. First pitch, strike 1. 0-1 count. 2 outs here. Top of the 4th. Here's Gray. Let's it go. It's going to be a 1-1 count here. 2 outs. Excuse me. Gray Wilson. He's going to send that one high, flying, caught. What a play out there in the outfield. Running for it, making the play.
Great play in the field by number 47, Drake Martin.
Drake Martin, the senior from the Greenville Hurricanes, putting on that cape and ending this inning here, top of the 4th. And we're going to go to a quick break. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Gatlinburg Cap Classic. And we're back as we make our way to the top of the batting order. McKnight stepping up to the batter's box to face on John Allen Powell. Makes contact. Going to be foul tip, though, and looks like we're going to have to give
Loss
out
of
another
five
baseball
flags.
card.
That's worth a baseball card.
We'll see who's up. Who's the next card? And it's going to be Bryce Harper. So Bryce Harper, Phillies baseball card in the press box for whoever brings us foul baseball. 0-1 count. Strike one, though. It's going to be 1-1. Nathan McKnight, the junior from Cornerstone Christian School, rocking that purple jersey. Still a 0-0 ball game as there's a hit. And he's going to get on base. Throw's not there in time.
McKnight beats the throw to first.
So McKnight's going to record a single.
Stepping to the plate, number 22, Trey Jacobs.
Up next to bat for Team Glory, number 22, the senior from the Greenville Hurricanes, Trey Jacobs. A lot of these guys, however, they may be from different teams. They're still a team. You know, it's hard to play a game of baseball. In fact, any game alone, these all-star games are always tricky. You get a lot of players who've never played with each other before, all playing on the same team as Trey Jacobs lines one over there at center field. Jed Scott makes the play, though. It's going to be one out. Scott over there, commanding presence in the backfield. And
Scott makes the play in center field.
we'll do a trade for a trade, and Lucky Fan's going to go home with a Bryce Harper baseball card.
Number 26, Camden Damasi.
Up next, Camden Damasi. Swings hard on it. Won't make contact. It's going to be strike one for John Allen Powell. That's going to be strike two. 0-2 count, bottom of the fourth. One runner on, one out. Your score still remains 0-0 as we are halfway through this ball game. Swing and a miss again. 0-2. Excuse me, strikeout. Strikeout swinging. That's the words I was trying to look for.
Damasi strikes out. It will be number
Damasi
20
strikes out.
Cooper Toole stepping to the plate.
As Cooper Toole. He's going to step over to the plate. And Nathan McKnight, as he makes his way trying to steal a second, he gets caught stealing, and that's going to end the inning as we'll make our way over to the top of the fifth. Your score still 0-0. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. Still scoreless. After 5, Colton Frapp up to the batter's box. Swing and a miss. New pitcher out there for Team Glory. Contact made. It's going to be popped up in play. Fouled. I was a little confused on what the call was at first. 0-1 count. Jaden Abels up to bat for Team Glory. Fouled that one away. High fly ball. Nobody on Liberty was able to make the play. Colton Frapp pitching over there for Team Liberty. Looks like he's got a four-seam he's using. Correct me if I'm wrong. There's the pitch. Fastball right down the middle. Straight heat. Strikes him out. Colton Frapp, 1K. Up next to bat, it's Jed Scott as we approach end of the batting order.
Scott will step to the plate.
Jed Scott, no stranger to athletics. Quite the football player. Had a chance to watch him play at Gatlinburg Pittman for quite a fun game against the Mississippi Tornadoes. He recorded a couple of touchdowns, but Jed Scott, 26 touchdowns last season alone, so he's definitely someone who knows how to get in the end zone. Let's see if he can get one out of the ballpark, though. 0-2 count for Scott. Makes contact. He's going to bounce that one. It looks like he's going to get to first base. He's got wheels. It was a good throw by Toole. Just wasn't there in time. So Jed Scott here will record a hit.
Scott beats the throw to first. Number 98, Brooks Pender to the batter's box.
Brooks Pender up to bat next. We had a chance to talk to him just a second ago. As everyone else does on this team, loves the game of baseball. As Jed Scott gets caught trying to steal second. Colton Frapp. Excuse me, Jaden Abels. We'll keep an eye on him. Jed Scott's going to steal second.
Scott steals second.
I've been saying the wrong names, excuse me. Aaron Ashley on the mound, the sophomore from Snook Christian Academy. Pitching for Team Glory as Brooks Pender up to bat and Jed Scott on second base. 1 out, top of the 5th. Here's the pitch. Foul tipped, 1-1 count. Brooks Pender, he wants to go yard. Once again, like many other people, though, the goal just to have fun out there and play as a team. We've seen a lot of out there. And I love how we have a polar opposite game here than what we had earlier in Game 1, which was a slugfest, mostly for Team Unity. Winning that one 10-2. And in this game so far, we've only had one guy even get to third. And that was John Weston Beams, the junior from Bessemer Academy, earlier on in this game. It's just been incredible fielding and pitching from both these teams. Jed Scott trying to make his way over to third. Will he get there? Toole drops it. Jed Scott will. So now we got a runner on the corner.
Scott takes third.
And it looks like that's number 27, Hayden Seibach, the catcher. asking for assistance over there as head coach Pete Krupsek is going to go ahead and check out his hand as they like to see what happened. We're going to go to break right now. We'll be right back as we get things sorted out. You're watching the Gatlinburg Cap Classic. Well, folks, welcome back. We got a new catcher back there. It's going to be Cooper Toole, number 26, the junior from the Pack Panthers, filling in for Hayden Seibach. And Brooks Pender, he's going to get a hit, and that's going to allow Jed Scott to make his way home and score. So we get first blood here. Top of the 6th inning. We'll make sure to reset that scoreboard for y'all. So an RBI single
Scott scores the first run
for
of the
Brooks
game.
Pender as Jed Scott, he gets the score. Swing and a miss from Miller. It's going to be strike one. Aaron Ashley dealing, trying to get his way over to second, and Pender will steal second as an error over there at second base. John Weston Beams can record the error as he slips up, now able to hold on to that ball. It's going to allow a runner to make his way over to second. One-score ball game. Team Liberty leads top of the 6th inning. They'll knock one over there. Get one out. 2 outs. So Team Liberty, they've scored 1 in this ball game. In the top of the 6th. Up next to bat, it's the catcher, Hugh Bates, taking on Abels. First pitch, not able to get there. John Weston Beams can't hold on to it. That's going to score 2. 2-0 ball game as Brooks Pender, after that RBI single, he's going to make his way over to home as Hugh Bates gets an RBI single as well after a second error from John Weston Beams. So finally, Team Liberty able to get some runs, and finally any of these teams able to get some runs after we, didn't really have a high-scoring ball game. Number 12, Carter Simmons, up to the plate. He had 3 strikeouts earlier on in this game as he gets called for the strike there. So 0-2 count, 1 out. Carter Simmons making his way over to the bench until he realized that the count's only 0-2. He got one more try up there against Aaron Ashley. Carter Simmons, not really an MLB fan. He likes college baseball a lot more, and he is a big Mississippi State fan. It's hard not to be when you got a lot of cool athletes in that program. One of my favorites, Josh Hubbard, a basketball player. Saw him drop 45 points against Oklahoma, as that one's going to be fouled away. As Carter Simmons fighting at the plate here. 1-2 count, top of the 6th. 1 runner on, 1 out. Team Liberty now has taken a 2-0 lead against Team Glory. Swing and a miss. Carter Simmons, he was looking for it all, but he's going to make his way back to the dugout empty-handed. And that's going to end the top of the 6th as we make our way to the bottom of the 6th. Your score, 2-0, Team Liberty. And we're back, and on the mound is Brooks Pender. And that one's popped up, and it's going to be caught by Hugh Bates as Cooper Toole. He'll be sent back to the dugout earlier on. As we were saying, though, we got a new pitcher up there. Brooks Pender, the senior from Southern Christian. We'll see what he has in his bag. And up to the plate, it's John Weston Beams. He was able to make his way over to third earlier on, but since then, he's come up shy. We'll see how he fares against Pender. Pender throws the ball. 0-1 count. Pitch 2. Almost hits him, but that's going to be inside. 1-1 for the count. Looked like head coach Pete Krubzik wasn't really happy with that call. And good news, though, it looks like Hayden Seibach, he's back in the game as he's due up next. And that swing looks lethal. It's good to see him healthy and back in this game. Pender. And strike 2. That looked like a sinker almost. That one dipped in last second. John Weston Beams didn't really see it coming. Last pitch. Oh, that was close. If I was John Weston Beams, I'm just turning around, sucking it up, and taking that ball to the back. And that one is high flying and caught. Weston Beams, good contact, better fielding there as Carter Simmons is able to grab that one and make a routine play. But up next to bat,
Hayden Seibach steps to the plate.
You heard it, Hayden Seibach, the junior from Bessemer Academy. Now, just an inning ago, he had to step out of the game. Seemed like he sustained a hand injury playing catcher, but he is back and healthy and ready to take on Brooks Pender. So Pender, first one's a ball, 0-1 count, 2 outs. Team Glory, they got to play a little bit of comeback ball here as they're down 2 runs. Seibach is going to make contact. It's going to be picked up. Will he get there in time? There's the throw. Catch is made, and that's going to retire Seibach and end the inning. Score after 5 is 2-0.
2-0.
Well, folks, don't go anywhere. We'll take a quick little break here as we approach the bottom of the 5th. You're watching the Gatlinburg Cap Classic. Well, guess who's back? It's not the Backstreet Boys, but it's me, and we're back with some more baseball here in Maryville, Tennessee. We got a fun one on our hands as that one's tipped away. You're watching the Gatlinburg Cap Classic. My name's Charlie Sarafian, and it's been a defensive battle for the most part, but Team Liberty strike first, getting 2 of those runs. Jed Scott, Brooks Pender making it happen for Team Liberty. We'll see if Team Glory can muster some sort of comeback here as they've got Jaden Abels, the sophomore from Snook Christian Academy, still up at the plate dealing. Here's the second pitch. That one's going to be a pop fly. Nope, not a pop fly. That one's going to be fouled away. 0-2 count, 2 strikes. Batting for Team Liberty, it's Jake Legrone, the sophomore from Russell Christian Academy, a pitcher and an outfielder. Abels looking to get the first out here. Ball 1, 1-2. Nice to see the fans in attendance supporting their friends, family, daughters, sons out there. Well, just sons out there. The daughters over there on the softball field. We've got a good crowd out here today. Here's the pitch. And that one's going to be outside, so count becomes full all of a sudden. And pitch, and it's going to be a hit in play. McKnight looking to get there in time. They do. Nice heads-up play from Nathan McKnight. As they send him home, we got another fan out here. He's got a ball, and let's see who he gets next. Another card. Who's he pick? Who is it? Michael Harris the second. Good choice. He's a Braves fan, I can tell you that, because he didn't go with the home run hitter of the year, Cal Riley. 60-plus home runs on the season. Can you believe it? I sure can't. It's going to be hard to replicate this year. Batting up next, it's Caleb Chapman, the senior from Southern Christian. Pitched in that first game. Played pretty well. Had a couple of saves over there. He's going to look to get on base. Foul tip. 1-2 is the count. 1 out. Team Glory trying to keep this lead from extending on them so they can stay in this ball game. Still down 2 runs. Chapman looking to extend it, possibly. That one's going to be up high. Ball 2, 2-2 count. We've seen a couple of solid pitches from Aaron Ashley as he seems to kind of be better as this game goes on. Foul tipped again away. Aaron Ashley, though, we've seen a splitter. I think we've seen a curveball. Correct me if I'm wrong. He hasn't thrown many fastballs. His pitches have good velocity, and they seem to be dipping a little bit. It's kind of hard for hitters to really make contact. Here's the pitch. A little inside, and that's strike 3. Aaron Ashley showcasing what he can do up there on the mound. He gets his second strikeout of the game. Batting up next, number 13, Drew Narrell, the senior from Evangel Christian. Drew Narrell, pretty talented player. Already 2 out so far, as that's a hit, and McKnight was not in position. If he was, it would have been an easy routine play, but Narrell's going to get a hit.
Narrell heads to first. Number 17, the law firm, Jonathan Allen Powell, will step to the batter's box.
Up next, everyone's favorite nickname, Jonathan Allen Powell, a.k.a. the law firm. And we'll get a mound visit here. Aaron Ashley talking things over with assistant coach Scott Jacobs. We'll see what they do here. And it was just bad positioning from John Weston Beams and Nathan McKnight to allow Narrell to thread that ball through right over second base. It's just no one was there. And you know, it's rare you see that, almost like a goalie in soccer just stepping outside the box, just having a wide open goal. Easy takens from Drew Narrell, the senior. He's not going to fall for that. Here we go, the law firm up to bat. Pitch is going to be high. Narrell's looking to steal second. I'll be aware of that. Drake Martin playing catcher back there in the black and red jersey for the Hurricanes. And that one's going to be popped up, out of play, and it looks like a fan is going to get another baseball. Excuse me, another playing card.
While supplies last, that is worth a baseball card.
Not a lot left. There is a nice Cal Riley baseball card sitting right up here, though. What's next? Nolan Ryan. I think Nolan Ryan found the fountain of youth because he's looked the same age forever. So that one's going to be a nice play in the outfield, and that's going to retire the law firm. And that's going to take us to top of the sixth. Your score still 2-0.
It will be Pinder on the mound. And Jaden Albies up to bat.
Well, we're back here. Maryville, Tennessee at Eagleton Ballpark. Once again, just a beautiful day to play some ball with friends while your family watches. And again, bit of a closer game as Carter Simmons is going to line that one or two near second base, but he's going to be out pretty quickly. And excuse me, not Carter Simmons. That's going to be Jaden Abels, a sophomore from Snow Christian Academy. Team Glory hitting right now. Still pitching up there on the mound. For Southern Christian, Brooks Pender is on Team Liberty. And again, he was over here for a player interview earlier on where he talked about some of his favorite players. He is a Braves fan. He's going to send that one inside. Pender with the pitch. Nice strike. Down the middle there. Two one count. And Pender right now dealing some pitches inside. That's going to be in play. It's caught. The law firm is going to get it there on time. Yes, he will. Drew Narrell catching that.
The law firm to Narrell for the out.
So Alan Powell to Narrell making the play, as the former pitcher pitching earlier on recorded 3 strikeouts. Adam Green, the junior from the Greenville Hurricanes, up to bat against Pender. See Pender out there smiling on the mound, just enjoying himself out there and playing some baseball. Really nice kid. Didn't have the chance to speak to him. All these kids really cool. Love the game of baseball. I mean, such a fun game to watch. I like it myself. That one's inside. Nope, outside. It's going to be ball 2. 2-0 count. 2 outs already, though. Team Liberty better on defense this game, and that's 3 strikeout swinging. Or not, excuse me. 2-2 count. Apologies. That's strike 2. 2 outs. Oh, and he's hit by a pitch. They'll make sure to go check that he's okay. Brooks Pender nails Adam Green in the head there. He seemed to shake it off fine. That's why they wear helmets, but he'll make his way over to first. As the real app says, ouch, hit by pitch.
Green heads to first. Be number 26, Kenner Jones in the batter's box.
Batting up next, it's Kennard Jones, junior from Bessemer Academy. And Brooks Pender just going to try to end this inning. He's got a runner on first, 2 outs. Top of the 6th here. Team Liberty still leads 2-0. It's Kenner Jones. His first at bat, he struck out. He's going to look to redeem himself here. Pender. He's really liking the fastball down the middle, as it's going to allow Adam Green to steal second. You get a runner on second now. Brooks Pender. A bit of a wild pitch. It's going to make its way away from the catcher. Catching back there, it's going to be Jace Wood, junior from Russell Christian Academy. Make sure they're on the same page as Adam Green. He's going to creep over a little bit. We'll see if Pender decides to test him a bit. He's going to throw that pitch in. Down the middle, it's going to be a strike. 3-1 count. 2 outs. There's the strike. 3-2 count. And that one is going to be caught. Pender, he'll try to get it there in time. He does. That's going to end the inning. Good recovery by Pender, as we'll head over to the bottom of the 6th.
2-0.
Back here live, bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the pitch. It's going to be strike one. And second pitch, it's going to be foul tip, strike two. Once again, that's Drake Martin back there, catcher. Hitting for Team Liberty. Number 11, Jace Wood, the junior. He's also plays catcher, and that one's going to be high flying in play, but it's caught. Nicely fielded back there. As that's going to be first out of the inning.
Number 9, Gray Wilson, up to bat.
Number 9, Gray Wilson, up to bat. And pitching for Team Glory, Kennard Jones. Struck out at his first at-bat and his second. He's the junior from Bessemer Academy. That one's going to be the first strike. Foul tipped away from Wilson. Rocking that bright orange jersey, and I believe looks like the Florida Gators logo. However, it's not. Very recognizable logo in the SEC. Not really a favorite of a lot of Knoxville fans around here. He's going to have to be careful wearing that one around Rocky Top. Oh, 2 is the count. Gray still at bat. He's going to make contact. It's going to be in play and an error. It's just missed, so that's going to send Gray over to first base. That was number 22, Trey Jacobs, the senior, with a rare mistake. He's with the Greenville Hurricanes, not able to track that ball down. Sun now facing towards outfielder's eyes and or towards second base and shortstop. So we're going to have to really try harder. Keep an eye on those balls as they start to come in. Up next, though, to bat, number 3 for Team Liberty, Colton Frapp. Playing, they'll look to try to get him at second, and it looks like they do. So it's going to be another out, and it'll be the second out.
Wilson gets caught stealing on that one.
He got caught stealing. And here's the pitch. Strike one. 0-1 for the count. Kennard Jones. And that one's going to be in play. Nice throw to first. Will be there in time. Doesn't get there. Colton Frapp will make his way to first. One runner on.
First, it will be number 7, the football All-American, Jed Scott, up to the plate.
So up to bat next, Jed Scott. The only one of the only 2 that have scored in this ball game. A couple innings ago, he had a single, made his way around the bases, and because of an RBI single from Brooks Pender, he was able to make his way home. He's been playing center field out there today, rocking that red jersey, and caught last broadcast. He talked a little bit about his upbringing and why he plays the game of baseball. Not to mention his 26 touchdowns that he scored last season in football. Count's going to be 1-0. Runner on first. 2 outs. And that one is fouled away. 1-1. Jed Scott. His brother, Jagger Scott, wasn't able to play, dealing with an injury. Both seniors. Here's the pitch. Strike 2. Jed definitely an aggressive player. We'll see if he goes for it all. Kennard Jones can strike him out, makes contact. That one's fouled away, and it looks like another fan is going to collect another baseball card. Looks like we only have a couple left, so they're going to have to come and get them while they're hot. 1-2 is the count, 2 outs. Runner on. Kennard Jones fires one in there. Fouled away. Jed Scott fighting right now at plate. Again, some of the only source of offense that this Team Liberty has in this game so far, on the bottom of the 6th. Clouds starting to roll over the field. Hopefully we can avoid some rain, as that one's going to be in play. It's still going, and it is caught. A diving catch out there. That's going to retire Jed Scott, and that will end the 6th inning as we approach the top of the 7th. Your score after 6th, it is 2-0. You're watching the Gatlinburg Cap Classic. And we are back. We got a special guest up here in the broadcast booth, and we'll go ahead and throw him a headset right now. Here you go, sir. Just go ahead and state your name, where you're from.
My name is Drew Narrow. I'm from Evangel Christian School.
Drew Narrow from Evangel Christian School. Thanks for joining us on the broadcast. We've had a fun game so far, more of a defensive game. Now, tell me a little bit about yourself, where you play the game of, why you play the game of baseball.
Well, I started, as probably most of these guys out here, playing T-ball, and it just something I really liked. I played all sports going through middle school, and in high school I chose one. It was just baseball to keep playing. It's just one I love.
Absolutely. And, do you have a certain player or, maybe a team that you watch? Or, who do you model your game after?
Well, I don't really watch much baseball on TV. I don't really watch much TV in general, but growing up, one guy I really loved watching, I don't know why, I just love watching him, but Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper. I mean, how can you not love watching the guy who just absolutely nukes that baseball? It's definitely fun to watch. Now, you got a really great team here. You guys, you have the lead in this game. What do you think that is? Because you guys fell short a little bit in that first game. Lost 10-2, but now 2 up in this game. Why is that?
Well, I mean, I think in this game, I think we played a lot better as a team. Our defense in the first game was really good. They were just hitting the ball where we weren't, just what you do. And this game, we're hitting the ball a little bit better.
Yeah, absolutely. And tell me a little bit about, this team together. You're playing with a lot of guys you may have not ever played with before. How is that?
Yeah, we don't know each other. We're a brand new team, but the thing is we're all really decent at baseball.
Yeah, absolutely. And you have a lot of guys who can hit the ball well. You have a lot of guys who can pitch. I mean, Carter started off absolutely dealing.
Yes, sir.
It was hard to, go against their pitcher, Adam. He had 3 strikeouts as well. But, you know, do you want to continue to play the game of baseball after you graduate high school?
I wouldn't mind it at all. You know, it would be something that would be really fun for me to do. But, I mean, honestly, at this point, I'm just willing to do wherever the Lord takes me.
Yeah, and let's say you could go anywhere in the country, any Division I school, and you could play any position. Tell me, where would you go? What position would you play?
Honestly, I would stay here in Alabama. I love it here, or where I'm from in Alabama. I
Yeah.
guess we're in Tennessee right now, but just somewhere closer to home. And, I mean, my favorite position has always been first base.
Absolutely, and, you know, it's a fun position to play. Also a hard position to play. You know, we've seen a lot of errors out there. You know, a lot of teams capitalizing off of those errors. So it's not a position everybody wants to play, but it's a position everybody needs. So I'll ask you one more question here. If you could
Yes, sir.
become any marine animal, which marine animal would you be?
A marine animal.
Yes.
Is that like the ones in the water?
Yes, sir.
Probably either a shark or a seahorse. Shark just because they're dominant, and seahorses because they look pretty cool.
I like that. Seahorse is really cool. Sharks are dominant. Listen, thank you very much for coming
Yes,
up here
sir.
on the broadcast.
Thanks for having
Take
me.
care, and I wish you good luck the rest of the way.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Absolutely. Well, enjoying the player interviews as we go on in this game. Seahorse, definitely a new one. We haven't heard that one before. In fact, that's the first time I've asked that question. Fun fact about me, not that anyone cares, but I used to be a marine biologist and I actually worked at an aquarium in high school until I switched majors and switched professions over to broadcast journalism instead of giving tours and teaching kids about marine conservation. As we get an error there, and he's going to make his way over to third. He'll get there in time. He's safe, and honestly, he might have been able to keep going there. Drake Martin, the senior for the Greenville Hurricanes, makes his way over pretty easily. And just like that, you got runners on the corners.
And we have Camden Damasi up to bat.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Correction, Trey Jacobs up to bat.
Up batting next is Trey Jacobs. Here's the pitch. It's going to be ball 1. Jacobs. He had 1 hit last game, and there's another hit. That one's line far out to left, and that's going to allow Drake Martin to score. Jacobs is going to get an RBI triple if he gets there in time, which he will, and that's going to send McKnight to score as well. It is now a 2-2 ball game after an RBI triple. Oh, baby, a triple from Trey Jacobs.
Right there, gets him to third and sends 2 runs in.
What a play there. And that's going to tie this ball game. It is now 2-2 after an RBI triple. I've always wanted to say that. Oh, baby, a triple. Trey Jacobs, he gets that ball in there. What a play. And just like that, folks, we've got a ball game. Strike 1 for number 26. And they're going to score. No, they'll get him. Trey Jacobs could not get there in time. So that score is going to stay 2-2. 2 outs. And what a game we have here as that sends Cooper Toole up to the bat, the junior from the Pack Panthers. Got a runner on first now. 2 outs. First pitch, it's going to be outside. Ball 1, 1-0 count. 2-2 ball game, top of the 7th. When the moment matters most, Team Glory delivers in glorious fashion. Here's the pitch. Foul tipped. 1-1 count. Pitching up there for Team Liberty. Jake Legrone, the sophomore of Russell Christian Academy. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 strikes. 1-2 count for Cooper Twell. The winning run's on first right now after an RBI triple from Trey Jacobs, able to get his team back into this game. Pitch, fouled away. He'll continue to fight, and it looks like that kid has just gotten so many of those foul balls. And look at them climbing the fence. It's almost like a scene out of The Walking Dead. They're just looking for those balls and bringing them back and trading them in for cards. Man, those kids can really get up there. There's a couple of future athletes over there. Here's the pitch. Top, did he go? No, he didn't. He'll try to get back to first. He does. He's going to be marked safe. 2-2 count. 2 outs. Tied ball game at 2-2. You might see a trend there. Drake Legrone to pitch. He steps back and looks and takes his time. Here we go. That one's going to be outside. Ball 3. Full count here. 1 runner on. Tie ball game. Top of the 7th. Right now, this is what they call anyone's game. Legrone. What does he have? And it's a hit. It's going to be in play. Will they get there in time? The throw is good, and they get him out. So that's going to retire Cooper Toole, and that's going to end the top of the 7th as we'll make our way to the bottom of the 7th. 2-2 ball game. Things are heating up today here in Maryville, Tennessee at Eagleton Ballpark. We've arrived to the bottom of the 7th. Up to bat, it's Brooks Pender. He'll take ball 1. And there's the pitch. Kennard Jones, junior from Bessemer Academy. Oh, and Brooks Pender showing us a little Michael Jackson as he does a little moonwalk just to avoid that pitch. Does it again. 1-1 count. There's the pitch. Makes contact. It's going to be popped up in the air. Will he get there on time? Fumbles it. Yes, he will. Brooks Pender making stuff happen today. Man, this kid can really play baseball.
First, it will be Miller up to bat.
Toby Miller up to bat. He has yet to record a hit today, but he's going to try to give it his all at this at-bat as his team is now facing a tie ball game. 1 runner on. Here's the pitch. Outside. He'll take ball 1. Miller. He's got a nice stance. He can really reach out to get that ball. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1, excuse me. Seems like there's like a woodpecker out there making some noise. As that one's going to be fouled away. Strike 2 there. 1-2 count. Pender on first base. No outs. 1-2. Here's Miller. And he's going to get hit by the pitch. That's going to send him to first base. Second hit by pitch we've seen today. Pender will make his way over to second. Just like that, we have a runner on first and second.
No outs with Bates up to bat.
Batting next, number 20, Hugh Bates. We just had a chance to speak to him as well earlier on in this game. The junior from Evangel Christian. Strike 1. You know, a lot of these players, too, very patient. Sometimes you don't necessarily see that at the younger level. Not really swinging on everything, but it just goes to show the skill and also the quote-unquote ball knowledge, as the kids say, that goes into having baseball. As the count quickly makes its way over to 0-2. Hugh Bates being maybe a little too patient. He'll swing on that. That one's popped up. Grabbed by Kennard Jones. Will he get there in time? No, he won't. But that's going to allow runners to advance over to second and to third. 1 out with Simmons up to bat. Carter Simmons, he was pitching on 3 strikeouts earlier on this game. He also has recorded 1 hit so far, the senior from Russell Christian Academy. A taller athlete, a fan of the Mississippi State Bulldogs, as he's going to let that pitch go, but it's going to be strike 1 starting off this at-bat. Team Liberty in scoring position. As that's strike 2. 2 strikes early on Carter Simmons. He just needs a single to send Brooks Pender home. It'll be Brooks Pender's second time reaching home plate today if he does so. And strike 3, just like that. 3-strike swing. Kennard Jones gets the strikeout. So 2 outs now. Bottom of the 7th. Will we go to extra innings here? Find out. Keep watching on the Gatlinburg Cab Classic. First pitch. It's going to be inside. Strike 1. Nicely thrown fastball from Kennard Jones. We've seen him throw the curve once. He's not really having a lot of success on that curveball as he seems getting outside the box. However, he is dealing right now. That's 2 strikes earlier on in this at-bat. Looking for the third and looking to retire. Not inside. It's Jake LeGrone. Is at bat. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Inside. Strike 3. He's out of there. Kennard Jones throwing on the hero cape. 2 strikeouts to end this inning as we'll go to extras. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, you're watching the Gatlinburg Cap Classic. We've got a tie ball game and a fun one on our hands, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. We've got more baseball coming your way. Well, we're back. Aloha, as they say in Hawaii, and hello, as they say in Maryville, Tennessee. Here for some more baseball. Extra innings for you guys as we now are in the top of the 8th. Tie ball game. Anything could happen, and we've seen some really good baseball played so far in this one. Here's the pitch. That one is fouled away. 0-1 count. Pitching over there for Team Liberty. Jake LeGrone, the sophomore from Russell Christian Academy, getting the start at the top of the 8th inning. Here's the bat. Makes contact. Fouled away. That's John Weston Beams, the junior from Bessemer Academy. Now finds himself in an 0-2 situation. 0 outs if you're just now tuning in. You'll see those rain clouds start to head over. Hopefully they don't get too close our way. Maybe we can get a fan pointing at the clouds and have it blow them away. I wish it worked that way, but fortunately not. We just have to sit here and hope they don't get near. Hope for some good baseball. John Weston Beams now. 1-2 is the count. Here's the pitch. Foul away again. If you were here earlier, you'll know that we were giving out baseball cards to kids who can maybe grab those foul balls and bring them back up here to the press box. However, we are now out of baseball cards as they did a pretty good job at finding those baseballs. That one's going to be outside. 2-2 count. LeGrone's got to be careful here. Got to avoid getting a runner on base. Do not want to go down, especially in extra innings. Full count here. For John Weston Beams, we'll see what he can do. He had a couple of errors out there in the outfield earlier on in this game. However, he was able to get on base very early on and actually made his way to third. Count still full as he swings that one foul. Rocking that nice red jersey. Playing catcher, it's Brooks Pender. He was pitching in the last couple of innings. Yes, we got a baseball here. Thank you very much. And now they're just returning the baseballs for the love of the game. John Weston Beams, though, he faces full count here. We'll see if he can do what he did earlier on in this game as takes the batter timeout, steps away. You know, Weston Beams, he's a guy, he's got a lot of power in his swing. He's got a lot of finesse as well. With him, it's more about technique because he gets hit by a pitch, so he's going to walk. Weston Beams will make his way over to first base. And one on. Next up to bat, it's number 27, Hayden Seibach. He was hurt earlier playing catcher, but he is back now. Feeling good. He's up there to bat. We'll see what he can do. Jake LeGrone with the pitch. It's going to be outside. It's going to allow Weston Beams to steal second. So now a runner on second and no outs. Seibach up to the plate. Count is 1-0. Team Glory in glorious position, as some might say. And Seibach will look to take the second pitch of this at-bat. Here it comes, and it's outside. Ball 2. 2-0 count. John Weston Beams, the runner on second. No outs, top of the 8th. It was a 2-0 ball game until Trey Jacobs was able to make an RBI triple and tie it. The help of power and friendship as Weston Beams now finds himself in a similar situation as earlier and makes his way to third base. So now Brooks Pender and Jake LeGrone are going to talk things over by the mound. This bit of a wild pitch is now a 3-0 count. Weston Beams was able to just make his way around the bases pretty effortlessly. Hayden Seibach still at bat. LeGrone has yet to throw a strike here. Here's the pitch. Nice. So it looks like whatever Brooks Pender said to Jake LeGrone seemed to work as he delivers a heater right down the middle. It's 3-1. Next pitch, and that will send him to first base. Runners on the corners.
Runners in the corners.
0
Sophomore
outs.
Jaden Abels up to bat.
Next up to bat is Jaden Abels, the sophomore from Snook Christian Academy. He's a pitcher, first baseman, and an outfielder. Can he be a hero today and maybe get some runs in for Team Glory in what would be a miraculous comeback? As head coach Pete Krupzik goes ahead and talks things over with them, making sure everyone's on the same page. Fans watching on their toes, ready to see what happens. Anyone's ball game. Can Jake LeGrone be a hero? Or can Jaden Abels get some runs? As Seibach, he's going to go ahead and steal second. What a play from Seibach. Nobody saw it coming. Jaden now up to bat. Runners on second and third. No outs. LeGrone with the pitch. They'll tell Weston Beams to hold off for now. It's going to be ball one. I'll tell you what, nobody saw Seibach running over to second. Almost like he stole candy from a baby. There's the pitch, and you're going to have to see Abels duck on that one, avoid getting hit. Ball two. We'll see if LeGrone can get him out of this situation. A sticky one it is. That one is going to be up again, and that's ball three. 3-0 count. Runners on second and third. What can Abels do here? And there's the pitch. Swings away. 3-1. Now, if you're Abels, I got to imagine you just start taking a stab at it here. 3-1. Maybe don't swing on this pitch. Here's LeGrone. He's throwing a lot of balls today. He swung on it, though. Ooh. You know, he really wanted it there, but if he just was a little patient, he wouldn't have had to swing on it there. It would have been an easy bases loaded situation, but now we approach full count here. Abels has done everything right today, the game so far, and that one's fouled away. Still a full count. Runners on second and third, no outs, top of the eighth. 3-2 count, tie ball game. This is where champions are made here in Eagleton Ballpark in Maryville, Tennessee. The pitch, it's outside. Bases loaded.
That will load the bases with number 23, Chase McGreedy from Tri-Cities Christian, stepping to the plate.
Chase McGreedy stepping up to the plate. Bases loaded, no outs, and it looks like we might get a pitch and change here. We'll see what head coach Tim Warren does for Team Liberty. So that's going to retire LeGrone, and that's going to allow Jace Wood to step up onto the mound from what it looks like. He's not a pitcher by heart. His position, as we have here, he's listed as catcher and a third baseman. However, he's going to come in, and can he maybe help Team Liberty get out of this tricky situation? You'll hear the song being played, Narco. Pretty popular song for relief pitchers coming into the game trying to save the day. If he's able to get Team Liberty out of this situation, It would look really cool on the Snapchat story.
I've talked to Nana, Sid, and Leslie. Any updates?
Warming up. You'll see he's got consistency. See, threw one right there. Looks like a sinker. That's just a pure fastball right down the middle.
All right, that's all I've got.
So we'll see what he's got. Jace Wood, the junior from Russell Christian Academy. Can he potentially save the day? Coming up next to bat for Team Glory. Up to the plate, Chase McCready, a senior from Tri-Cities Christian. No outs, bases loaded. Foul tip. The count is 0-1. Jace Wood inherits quite the situation here as he's got runners on first, second, and you guessed it, third. Not sure what the ump called. Batter timeout there, actually, as Chase McCready steps up to the plate, looking to play hero here. Jace Wood, what do you got? Strike two. Jace Wood. He's got a while to go here, but his teammates trust him. There's a reason they put him out there in this situation. Here's Wood. Inside. Ball one. Came back inside. You want to avoid an RBI walk. 1-2 is the count. Wood and McGreedy. Here's Wood. The pitch. That one is high, flying up in the air. Will they be able to grab it? It's fouled away. So that's going to allow the count to go to 2-2. McGreedy still up to bat for Team Glory. Jace Wood. We've seen the fastball in there. And swing and a miss. Strike three. He's out of there. One out for Jace Wood.
Wood with the strikeout. Number 45, Adam Green to the plate.
Next up to the plate, Adam Green, the pitcher for Team Glory. He started out this game for them, absolutely dealing. 3 strikeouts. He's got a hit in this one, but his first at-bat is a strike. Jace Wood. Wood, pitch 2. Inside. That one is fouled away. Strike 2. 0-2 is the count. 1 out. Bases still loaded for Team Glory. Team Liberty, if you're just now joining us, replaced LeGrone with Jace Wood. Throwing in the junior and seeing if he can maybe clean things up here for Team Liberty. Inside, and it is a ball. Will they get there in time? No, they cannot. That's a score, an RBI walk. John Weston Beams will score. It is now a 3-2 ball game.
Beam scores on that one to take the lead, 3-2.
Score is now 3-2. One out, runners on second and third. An off pitch and Sybok, he's going to hold back. He's not going to try to run in. Brooke Pender has to be careful here. Make sure he's keeping track of those baseballs, getting loose of them. Not the situation you want to be in, bases loaded. It's not really the situation you want to be in as a pitcher. You don't really want to inherit that many bases, coming into the game. However, that's all you can really ask for as a coach is to go out there and maybe hold them to 1, maybe 2. Right now, Jace Wood, he's done a good job so far. Here's Wood. Inside. Good block there, but that's going to be a walk.
And that will send
So that's
Green
going to
to
load the
first.
bases once again
Kenner
as Green
Jones
goes
up
to
to bat.
first. Kenner Jones up to bat here. Still only 1 out, bases loaded once again. Only difference is this time Team Glory has taken the lead. They've come back from down 2-0, now up 3-2. Only 1 out on the board, bases loaded. We're in extra innings, folks, top of the 8th. Day's proven to be a fun one. We've seen offense, we've seen defense, and now we're starting to see a bit of a comeback here. Oh, did he go? He went. Strike 1. Kenner Jones. He was pitching a couple innings ago as well. He fouls one. The count is 0-2. 1 out. Jace Wood just trying to find his rhythm here and keep this only a 1-run score game. Wood stepping inside. Nice crack at the bat. It's caught. Plays made. Double play. Looking. Nope, they can't get it. A run will be scored, but that's another out as well. Score is now going to be 4-2 in favor of Team Glory.
2-run score on that one. Score will be 5-2.
Score is now 5-2 in favor of Team Glory. Now only a runner on first here. It's Kenner Jones. 2 outs though now. Swing and a miss. And he's safe, so Kenner Jones will steal second there. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a ball. Hitting right now is number 5, Aaron Ashley, a sophomore from Snook Christian Academy. He had quite the pitching performance early as well. While these players kind of rotating as he's going to line one. Popped up. He wasn't sure if he should run or not. It's going to be a quick out, and that's going to end the inning. So a bit of confusion there from Team Glory. Not really sure what was going on in Aaron Ashley's head, but that's going to end the inning. So Team Glory, they get 3 runs. They have a 3-run lead in this ball game. Team Liberty now finds themselves down for the first time. Down 3 runs, the score is 5-2. Bottom of the 8th, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. You're watching the Gatlinburg Cap Classic. We're back here. Team Liberty. We'll see if they can have some sort of comeback. We saw Team Glory do it, so Team Liberty avoiding an 0-2 start here in the day in Maryville, Tennessee. 1-1 count to start things off. Up to bat is none other than number 21, Caleb Chapman, the senior from Southern Christian. Again, we had a chance to interview him earlier. Loves the game of baseball. He's quite the ball player himself. We'll see if he went there. He did. 1-2 is the count to start things off here on this now cloudier day. Things are finally cooling off around here. I'm sure fans are a little happy about that. And that's going to be strike 3. Chapman is out of there. And 1 out to start things off.
1 out. It'll be Drew Narrow to the plate.
Drew Narrell up to bat now, facing off against Kenner Jones. Yet senior versus junior. Did he go? No, but the ball was in the batter box. That's strike 1. Kenner Jones trying to put things away here for Team Glory. That one's going to be fouled away. Got a piece of it. Not in play. Strike 2. As the wind starting to pick up, could play a factor here. Ball is bobbled a little to try to get there in time. Beautiful play by McKnight to retire Narrow. That's 2 outs. What a play from McKnight. 1 more out, and that will end this ball game. Team Liberty giving up the 2-0 lead. And how about Team Glory? 5 unanswered runs to come back into this ball game. Kenner Jones, he just needs 1 more out. But hey, look at that guy right there. Nathan McKnight has played so good in this ball game, and it's not really the hitting that's really been the story for him. It's the fielding. He's really made the right plays at times. He's smart. He keeps his eye on the ball, doesn't try to get too fancy. That's what you like to see in a ball player, is that ball goes for a strike 1. Batting right now, they call him the law firm, John Allen Powell, the junior from Clark Preparatory School. He fouls one far right, and that's going to be strike 2. Just like that. Already 2 outs in this one. 1 more strike, and that's going to end this ball game. Inside. It's in play. What a hit there from the law firm. And that's going to send him all the way to second base, and he gets a double. John Allen Powell. How about that? Talk about placing a ball in the perfect spot. He threaded that one right towards left field, just inside of that line. So runner on second now. Jace Wood, he'll have a chance to maybe make something happen. He did a pretty good job at coming in, saving the day as a pitcher. Allowed 3 runs, but hey, what else can you ask for when there's 0 outs and the bases are loaded? That's all you can really do here. Here's Wood now. Facing Jones. Makes contact, in play. Runner's going to stay to second, and that's the ball game. Just like that, Team Glory remains glorious, and they win the ball game. Little nice last-second effort from the Liberty offense, however, can't get it done again. And so far, across 2 games, they've scored 1 run, 2 runs in the first, 2 runs in the second, but it's just not enough as Team Glory, they are glorious, and they win in a dominating fashion. What a comeback and what a ball game. Folks, don't go anywhere. Stay tuned as we're going to announce MVP, Golden Glove, and Best Pitcher. Once again, Charlie Serafian here, your commentator for the Gatlinburg Cap Classic. Don't go anywhere. We still got lots of baseball to play. Well, thank you all. Hope you guys all enjoyed that broadcast and that game. It was a fun one once again. Charlie Sarafian, don't go anywhere. We've got another game coming up just shortly. You're watching the Gatlinburg Cap Classic.